It's Wednesday, April 27th, 2022. Your Day Weather Podcast brought to you by Cowboy State Daily, Wyoming's news authority. Check them out at cowboystatedaily.com or head to their Facebook page. April showers for some coming as we look ahead into the next few days. It's going to be very typical late April, early May. A little bit of everything, a little warm, a little cool. Hopefully for some of you, a little wet. Some of you may not want any more wet after the last couple of weeks. We'll talk about that. More spring-like temperatures are coming for today and tomorrow. A lot of areas yesterday enjoyed some mild temperatures, and that's how it'll go today and again on Thursday. But we do see showers and thunderstorms, rain and snow showers moving in, really starting tomorrow and into Friday and into the weekend. And we do see unsettled weather coming next week. A lot of question marks on next week's weather pattern, but it's going to be unsettled with more systems moving through. Believe it or not, there's going to be another significant rain-snow event for northeastern Wyoming, South Dakota, North Dakota, a really large part of Nebraska as well. And I should have thrown in the southeast counties of Montana. It's not going to be as bad or nearly as intense as what we had last weekend, but it's another significant amount of moisture coming to those areas that need it. It's going to be cool this weekend. It's going to be cool into next week. So these warm temperatures we have now, take advantage of them. Nothing terribly cold. It's just going to be on the cool side of things heading into the first week of May. Today's satellite photo shows kind of an arc of moisture right here getting pushed out from the Pacific. This is basically a line of moisture and instability that's going to be moving through the region today. And later today, and we'll show you on the forecasted lightning prediction, there's going to be a little bit of shower and thunderstorm activity from the Pacific Northwest arching down into the parts of the southern plains. Nothing real significant, but a little bit of weather with that wave coming on through. Wanted to show you this. This is pretty interesting. This is from the National Weather Service where they're highlighting advisories for a variety of weather. Look at this. These are frost and freeze warnings for the Midwest, parts of the eastern Corn Belt there. Some pretty cold late April temperatures moving into there. These are advisories for flooding conditions here. And then here in northeastern Wyoming and western South Dakota, we already have a winter storm watch for extreme northeastern Wyoming and the Black Hills area of Wyoming and South Dakota, as well as the mountains of northwest Montana. Then down here we have advisories for high winds and very high fire danger continuing there in the desert southwest. So a lot going on here, as you would expect. And it has been a cold April. These are temperatures relative to average, the 30-year averages for April so far. You can see most of the U.S., especially the northern tier, has had a cold April. And that colder weather now dipping down into the Midwest and Corn Belt. So it has not been, with the exception of down here, we talked about yesterday, where we had these two areas, cold and stormy up here, warm and dry here. And if you look at the temperatures over the last 27 days, that's exactly what shows up with temperature. Now let's go forward with the forecast. So today we have this broad, flat area of high pressure, warmer desert air coming on in. This is why it's going to be more mild. But this next system is penetrating in, and this is going to throw a little bit of instability our way. And this is for this afternoon. We're going to see some showers and thunderstorms here. There won't be a lot of them, but maybe some lucky folks here might get some rain that really needed here. It's going to be kind of spotty. And then you can see in eastern Idaho and across portions of Wyoming and Colorado, a few isolated showers and thunderstorms may develop this afternoon and evening. They're not going to amount to much. But tomorrow, this is for tomorrow afternoon, we see this trough sliding in like this off the Pacific Northwest coast and into the high plains and Rockies. Ahead of that, there's going to be an arch of showers and thunderstorms developing in this area here by Thursday afternoon and evening and Thursday night, and they're going to be drifting this way overnight Thursday and into Friday morning. So we're going to see some severe weather here, some strong showers and thunderstorms. We're hoping these will be rain-producing showers and thunderstorms. I think they will be tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night into Friday morning. Now by Friday afternoon, a more concentrated area of strong thunderstorms develops on the eastern side of that front, and there you can see it. This is the severe weather prediction for Friday afternoon. So we're going to have some bad, rough weather here. Severe thunderstorms, probably hail, heavy rain, and tornado activity in this area here Friday afternoon and evening. Keep that in mind if traveling or flying through that area. By Saturday morning, we have a consolidated deep low over northeastern areas of Nebraska. Again, it's a path that's taken the northerly track. So the heavier moisture is always going to be on the northwest and northern areas of the side of the low like this. This is where the heavier moisture is going to be again with this system. And look at these rain totals and snow totals. This is through Saturday afternoon. Look at Nebraska, South Dakota, northeastern Wyoming, and parts of southeastern areas of Montana. It's basically the same thing. These areas continue to get wet across Oregon and northern Idaho as well. And then the same dry hole showing up here. I do think there's going to be showers and thunderstorms in this area here, but the consistent, steady, heavier moisture, again, going into those northern areas. And once again, now this looks nothing like the snow maps we showed you with the last storm, but look at this. Parts of South Dakota and North Dakota, again, going to see heavy wet snow accumulations Friday night and into the day on Saturday, with snow back into the mountains of Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, and the Pacific Northwest. So it just keeps coming into that area. Now this is by Sunday. The low moves up into Wisconsin. We have this little low. See this little low right here? This is by Sunday afternoon. It doesn't look like much, but in spring, these little lows like this can produce some showers and thunderstorms. So Sunday night into Monday, we may have in Colorado, parts of Wyoming, Nebraska, and Kansas, some showers and thunderstorms Sunday night into early Monday. Keep your fingers crossed on that. This system could end up going this way as well. So we'll see what happens. But here comes the next system right behind it. And this B for the breeding ground of these fronts continues to be up there north of the Aleutians. By tomorrow night, rather by Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, we have another low taking a track that's more south. Will this happen? Will it go this far south? Don't know. There's two camps with the models. The European and the Canadian model want to take this low in western Colorado and push it into Kansas by the middle of next week, which would be great news for Colorado, parts of Nebraska, Wyoming, and Kansas to bring some needed rain and thunderstorms. But it could also end up going north again. So that's going to be a concern. But there is some opportunities for precipitation late Sunday and Monday, and again towards Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. And this low is just going to continue to be up there, spinning off more fronts later on into the forecast period. Now, if that low tracks further south, this is if the low goes further south to here, then better chances for more rain. This would be what comes from Sunday night through next Wednesday. It would take more of a southerly route, and you can see some good moisture again with this system. But again, we'll put a question mark on it, and we'll watch it as we get a little closer. Have yourself a great Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow.